Hello there, my name is Jason Perkins. I'm an attorney who specializes in helping people who've been injured at work with workers' compensation cases. I want to welcome you to another episode in my Georgia Workers' Compensation video series. I created this series of videos because I wanted to provide people who've been injured at work with helpful information about Georgia's workers' compensation law and the benefits available to them under that law. Today I want to talk to you about a question that I get asked a lot, and that is, can you sue the insurance company if you've been hurt at work? Well, first thing to understand is what most people are asking is, can they file a lawsuit like in front of a judge and a jury about their case, separate from the workers' compensation case? Well, the workers' compensation case is a lawsuit of sorts. It's not your typical lawsuit, but it replaces your right to file a lawsuit against your employer and the workers' compensation insurance company. So basically, instead of being able to file a lawsuit, you receive workers' compensation benefits. You might go to court about your workers' compensation case, you might not, but that workers' compensation claim is like a lawsuit in itself. Now, part of the rules about workers' compensation in Georgia and in other states is that usually workers' compensation is your exclusive remedy. In Georgia, part of the workers' compensation law says that the workers' compensation claim is your exclusive remedy against your employer or the workers' compensation insurance company. What that really means is that for conduct that has to do with your injury at work or the workers' compensation claim generally, the workers' compensation system provides your only remedy for that. So, what do I mean by that? Well, if the insurance company is supposed to be paying you checks, then the way to enforce your right to those workers' compensation checks is to go to court in front of a workers' compensation judge and have a judge order the insurance company to pay those checks. If the insurance company doesn't pay those checks on time, the workers' compensation system provides that they may owe you certain late penalties. Same thing for medical or awards of a judge. If they pay them late, they may have to pay penalties. In certain instances, if the insurance company doesn't follow the rules and you have to hire an attorney to represent you, they can end up having to pay your attorney's fees as well, or the cost of going to court. So the workers' compensation system provides remedies for you for your employer and the insurance company's behavior in your case, and also with regard to the benefits that you receive when you suffer an injury at work. In exchange for that, the insurance company gets exclusive remedy protection, and your employer does as well. What that means is if you were trying to file a lawsuit against them for the injury that happened at work, a court is likely going to say that workers' compensation is your exclusive remedy, and you can't file that separate lawsuit against them to recover. Now, there are some situations where you may be able to pursue a lawsuit against your employer, the workers' compensation insurance company. That's generally going to be for stuff that doesn't have to do with your workers' compensation case. For example, if you had a separate lawsuit against your employer because they didn't pay you the wages they were supposed to, or they discriminated against you, or they did something else, that's going to be a situation where you may be able to pursue a separate lawsuit. It's not going to be barred by the exclusive remedy part of workers' compensation. If you do have any questions about whether you may be able to pursue a separate lawsuit, you should certainly reach out to an attorney to talk to them about that. If you want to reach out to me directly, I'd be happy to speak with you about that. I hope you found this information about whether you can sue the workers' compensation insurance company helpful. If you have, please let me know that. The best way you can do that is by liking this video or giving it a thumbs up. If you've got some specific questions about like whether you can file a particular type of lawsuit or any other questions to do with your workers' compensation case, I'd encourage you to get answers to those. One of the best ways that you can do that, as I mentioned earlier, is by reaching out to me and setting up a free consultation. You can do that by visiting our website, which is www.perkinslawtalk.com, and completing and submitting the free consultation request form, or by calling our office at the phone number on the bottom of the screen, and one of our team members will be happy to schedule a free consultation with me. One of the other ways that you can answer your questions is by visiting our Perkins Stuttered Workers' Compensation channel on YouTube, where you can view all the videos from the Georgia Workers' Compensation video series, and you can also subscribe if you want to be notified of future videos as I put them out. I'd like to thank you again for watching this video today, and I want to wish you the best of luck as you recover from your injury.